Hey there, Cham here, and in this video, I'm going to share to you my take on Flickgraph. And Flickgraph is a new cinemagraph creation app developed by the Explain.io team. And to be honest, they kinda copied this idea from me. And if you know, I released motion ads a few months ago, and I was the very first one who introduced this relatively new form of art in the marketplace inside JVZoo. But here comes the guys who just jumped in into others' ideas and developed an app around those ideas. But that's fine, as my mentor said, people can copy your ideas and the things that you do, but they can never copy who you are. So at first, to be honest, I'm a bit upset about what they did, but that's okay. I realized that, well, it really happens in business. People people just come in, steal some ideas and make it their own. In any case, let me just show you what I think about this app from a user's experience. And if you purchase motion ads and you have seen my training, I have shown to you different softwares that you can use to develop cinemagraphs, such as Cliplets, Flickcell, Photoshop, and After Effects. And as you can see, I already started creating a cinemagraph inside this app, and I can say that it's also easy to use, but to be honest, it just has limited features. So if you're on PC and you already have Cliplets, to be honest, all the features that you can do inside Flickgraph is already something that you can do inside Cliplets, which is a free tool by the way. So if you already have Cliplets inside PC, I don't think it's still necessary for you to purchase Flickgraph because as I said, all the things that you can do inside Flickgraph are the things that you can do inside Cliplets anyway. But if you're on the Mac and you cannot grab Cliplets, but you already grab Flickcell, then Flickcell is still a lot better tool to use than Flickgraph. But if you don't have Flickcell and you're still considering to grab Flickgraph, then of course that's completely up to you as well. And of course, for those of you who are now using Photoshop, as I showed you inside motion ads, Photoshop is a lot better software in creating cinemagraphs than this one. And although this is a lot easier to use, as I said, there's a very limited features inside the app. The only thing that you can do here is, just choose a certain part of your video that you want to loop forever and some part that are stills. And as I said, you can already do that inside Cliplets. But if you have Photoshop, of course, you can do a lot more things like you can add a call to action button, some text, and even add some color grading to your cinemagraph. So for those of you who purchased my training and you're now using Photoshop to create cinemagraphs, I don't think you really need this tool at all. But I do understand that not everyone has Photoshop. I understand that not everyone has the time to learn this software and not everyone is willing to invest in this software. If you are in this situation, you might be looking for some easier to use cinemagraph creation tool and you might be considering to grab Flickgraph. But I just want to mention that we ourselves are already developing our own app for this one and we might be releasing that on January next year. So if you can wait a little bit longer and wait for the app that we'll be developing, and I promise that it will be a better app than this one. Flickgraph is a desktop app that you have to download and install in your computer, but what we are developing is a web app. Aside from that, we are adding more features like a call to action button, and also you can add some text within your cinemagraph. That way, when you post this inside your website or on social media like Facebook, then you can add a call to action button that your audiences can see and grab your offers. So yep, I'm sorry if I'm somewhat negative right now. I usually create positive reviews, but I don't mean to be negative. I also don't have any personal issues with the developers of this app. I just want to say that they have this attitude of copying someone else's ideas and making it their own. In fact, they did that to videos as well. You know that Videos is a great logo creation, animated logo creation app, but these guys also developed their own, which you might probably know, the DaVinci 3D. But if you watch my review of videos before, I compared videos with Vinci 3D, and videos is really a lot better. And videos is also a web app. Vinci 3D is a desktop app, and in my experience, videos is a lot better. So we're kind of doing the same thing here. I know that they first released Flickgraph before we can even release our own app, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure that what we are developing is better than this one anyway. So, yep, that's my take about this app. Well, I'm not saying that you should not buy it. The decision is, of course, completely up to you. I'm just saying to you my take on it. And I might be a bit biased because, of course, they stole the idea from me, and we're also developing our own app. But, yep, the decision is up to you. You can buy this app if you want, or if you can wait a little bit longer, then you can wait for the app that we are already developing for you. But of course, for those of you who are already using Photoshop, then you're already using the best tool in creating cinema graphs. Aside from that, as my mentor said, people can copy your ideas, but they cannot copy who you are. So I don't really care if they copied my idea and created their own product around it, because well, they might copy the idea, but what I can offer is something that they cannot copy. Like if you purchase motion ads, you have seen how I created my training. I'm really into details and very straightforward, and show you a lot of things on how you can create great looking videos and cinema graphs. And they would have been able to create an app for this, but what I can offer to you, which is a powerful training on creating not just cinema graph itself, but really powerful cinema graph that can attract the attention of your audiences. That is something that I can offer that I truly believe they cannot. Because you know me as a professional video editor and also has a solid background in graphic designs. So I'm not just a kind of marketer or developer or something. I'm here to offer value to you and show you what really works in the art or designs or cinema graphs that you need to create in order for you to grow your business. So yep, that's it for my take on Flickgraph. I do believe that you will be, receiving a lot of emails from other marketers that, you should buy this. It's extraordinary. It's one of a kind, and they might even mention that it's the first one in the market and all those things. But, you know, again, you know that they are not really the first one in creating this app. There's already there are already a lot of apps like Cliplets and Flixel and all those things. So, yep, again, I do understand that not everyone has the ability to use Photoshop, and if you're looking for an easier to use app in creating cinema graphs, you can either grab this one right now if that's what you wanted to do. But if you can wait a little bit longer, then please wait for the web app that we're developing. What we are developing is surely a better app than this one. Alright, so that's it for now, and thanks a lot for watching this video. Again, I don't mean to be negative, and sorry if I, somewhat saying some rants and negative things here, but I just want to be honest on in what I think about the development of this app. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I look forward to, seeing you waiting for the app that we are developing for you. Again, my name is Cham, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.